Do you want to learn how to make awesome forest bases like these? Then stick around and I'll show you how. For the purpose of this video, I painted up a really old school little scout that would be ideal for the forest base that we are going to make. It's the same scout model as the one I'm showing in the corner here. It's even the same model as the one portrayed in the 6th edition rulebook to Warhammer Fantasy. And whether you play the Wood Elves or not, I think we can all agree that these miniatures definitely got some charisma to them. For this tutorial, the texture I'm going to use is Stolen Mod from Citadel, but you can easily use a cheaper alternative like the ones from Vallejo, Green Stuff World, or whatever you have at your disposal. As you can see here, my Sterling mod doesn't really look right and I need to give it a good shake. And after I got done with that, the texture looked way better and are ready to get used. And this step is fairly simple, you just have to put texture all around on the base. I wanted the base to be a bit more realistic and not only flat. Which is why I used a small piece of cork, as you see here, to resemble a small stone on the miniature's base. If you don't have cork at your disposal, you can easily go outside and find a small stone or anything that look alike. It will do just as fine. And after this step is done, we have to start painting the base. And you can do this by using Warp's Green or Lauren Forest. And in this example, I'll use Lauren Forest. And with Lauren Forest, I'll be painting up the entire base. So both the Sterling mod and the stone. You don't have to cover the base entirely with Lauren Forest because it's actually okay for there to be small dots of brown Sterling mud underneath. With this step finally done, we have to shade the miniature, and for this I will use Agrath Earthshade. And I'll be using Agrath Earthshade all around the entire base, just as Lauren Forest. And while we wait for Agrath Earthshade to dry, remember to go subscribe to my channel. But while you paint, you can also paint up the lower line of the base, and for this I use Steel Wrapped Brown. Once the Agrath Earthshade dries, we only need one more step before we can start to add our basing materials. And this step is Skarsnik Green. With this color you're going to lightly dry brush the base. And if you feel like it have to pop even more and look even brighter, you can also mix in a little bit of yellow into the Skarsnik Green, or use Elysian Green or Mood Green or whatever you have at your disposal. Alright, now we're ready for the final part of this tutorial, and that is gluing our basing materials to our base. And for this I'm going to use some small foliage and some bushes that I bought from Scenic, as you see here. And I am also going to use some small leaves that I bought from Green Stuff World, as you see here. Then it's pretty much just to glue these on, and whenever you're done with this, ta-da, you're done with the tutorial. I hope you get some awesome results doing these bases on your own. And maybe you even have some ideas to how I can improve my base even more. And if you do so, feel free to comment down below. Here you see the final result of the miniature. Thanks for watching and see you again next time.